Welcome to the VitaLife show. I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, and this is where we share information about how to get healthy from the inside out using natural remedies, things in your kitchen. So really easy, informative information. So be sure to watch to the end of the video and click subscribe, because then whenever we're uploading new videos to YouTube, you'll be the first person to get this new fresh information and you can join in on the conversation. So today I'm talking all about Candida and inflammation in the gut, because in one of the previous videos that we had here at the VitaLife show on YouTube, I was asked, well, how do I deal with, this leaky gut syndrome and what's going on in my digestive tract? I think it may be Candida. That was from one of our viewers. So I'm going to share with you today a great protocol. This is what I give to all my patients and our customers here at Vitatree. The right supplements put together in just the right amounts to help to deal with this leaky gut and this Candida issue. So what is Candida? Well, Candida is a yeast overgrowth in the digestive tract. Unfortunately, it's often overlooked in medical mainstream, circles and sort of poo-pooed by the conventional medical doctors, because they don't really recognize it as a syndrome or something that's affecting the overall health. But as a naturopath, I can tell you it's something that we see over and over again. And once you eradicate this Candida issue, health is restored. People get their energy back, digestion gets back to normal, you get a nice flat tummy again. So again, Candida is something that's so common, and you may not know why you're having so many digestive issues. I can, most times guarantee that there's a Candida or a leaky gut issue going on. So first and foremost, the best way to treat it is to avoid the foods that feed that bad yeast. So things that contain yeast, a lot of starches, things like pizza and doughs and breads, it's not the best thing. It actually feeds the yeast and makes the problem worse. Sugar is the biggest culprit. So sugar will feed that yeast and the yeast multiply. So you tend to probably be addicted or crave a lot of sugar, especially when you have this Candida issue. So by killing these guys off, which I'll share with you in just a few moments, how to actually get rid of them, but to also make sure you're not feeding these yeast, these Candida organisms, it's the best thing that you can do. So you have to watch the diet a little bit. You don't have to be crazy, you don't have to totally avoid sugar, but you do have to watch your intake. The good news is, as you're killing off the Candida, what happens is that you don't really crave the sugar anymore. So that's a good sign that your gut is actually improving and getting better. The other thing about Candida, unfortunately, and other bad organisms in the gut, is that they give off toxins, and they actually cause an inflammatory reaction in the GI tract. So you want to follow an anti-inflammatory type of regime where you're not having too many saturated fats, you're not having, too many stimulants. A lot of, the drugs, unfortunately, conventional drugs are overstimulating and causing inflammation in the body. So this is something, as much as can be avoided, you certainly should do that. And in terms of now treatment, I promised I would share the protocol that we have here at Vitatree for Candida and inflammation. So first and foremost, you need to form a more alkaline environment, especially in the gut. The best way to do this is with whole food calcium, which is a fossilized coral calcium, just 1 scoop a day at bedtime. Really easy to get your system more alkaline. Unfortunately, things like cancer cells survive in a more acidic environment, so this is one of the best things that you can do in terms of cancer prevention and treatment, but also to address this Candida issue. So whole food calcium, of course. Secondly, probiotics. Now, not all probiotics out there are created equal. Probiotics designed for the human digestive tract, and that's the key difference. It's designed for the human digestive tract in just the right strain of Acidophilus and bifidus. So now I talked about the inflammatory response. Natural inflammatories are needed in terms of supplementation. So third on the protocol list is fish oil, a natural anti-inflammatory. It's your omega-3s, the DHA and EPA, which is really important to get that inflammation under control. Drink enough water. So this is number 4 on the protocol. Make sure you're getting enough nutrients, water into your system. This is so important to flush out the toxins as well, but to make sure that you're hydrated, because most of us walk around actually dehydrated. If you drink coffee, if you exercise, you may be dehydrated, and this can lead to that inflammatory response as well. And last on the list, number 5, what happens as you're killing off the Candida and getting, healthier? There is a bit of a die-off reaction as you're killing off those bad guys. So detoxification is really important. So that would be detox helps to cleanse all of the internal organs. And I guarantee if you follow this protocol, I'll get rid of that Candida once and for all, then watch your diet after that. Doesn't mean that the Candida won't come back. If you get back onto having a lot of alcohol and sugar and yeasty foods, then it can come back, unfortunately. If you take antibiotics, it can cause the Candida to come back as well. But always stay a step ahead of that Candida issue and do the best for your health. You will feel and look your absolute best when you cure this Candida issue that you may have. So please leave your questions and comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you get all of our latest information and our updates and our new launches of our products. And thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, the author of The Healthy Millionaire, also the formulator for Vitatree Nutritionals, which is all natural supplements without any of the fillers or the bad things that you don't want in your supplements.